Yeah, hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is ferrisgump. That's right, I love to run. My first name is Ben, my last name is Ferris. So, thanks for tuning in today. What we're going to be talking about obviously is my project and why I've brought you here today. It is about running, and what I'd like to achieve is to be the second person to have ever ran across Australia solo. So, I'll be the first person, the first Australian to have done this. So, it's a long way. It's 2,510 kilometers. So it's not a small task. It's going to take me at least 50 to 60 days of continuous running a marathon to 50 kilometers a day. So at 50 kilometers a day, it's going to take me 50 days to achieve this. No rest days. It's going to be tough. I'm going to be pulling my own trailer with all my supplies, water, food and camping gear. I need to be carrying at least 25 litres to survive for 2 to 3 days to get me to the next town. Every town is at least 160 to 170 up to 200 kilometers in distance apart, give or take. The biggest stretch that is my main concern is on the border of Queensland and Northern Territory. So from this border here to a very popular intersection called Three Ways is 460 something kilometers long, with no towns or villages in between. There is one cattle station, Holiday Inn, and a couple of other cattle stations. So I will be getting in contact with these people and getting their phone numbers and letting them know I'm coming and have some water ready and food ready. So that's to help eliminate any safety problem. I'll be having a UHF two-way, which these roads, if you haven't traveled these roads, are crazy busy with semi-trucks, road trains. So I will be running on the side of the road head on with these trucks. These roads are very straight and narrow, and yes, I have to be very aware and be very conscious of what I'm doing in the moment. So yes, I will be keeping my water up. I do have risk of dehydration, but I have got a lot of experience as an endurance athlete to monitor this, keep my fluids up, keep my minerals up, and keep my food up. So yes, eating a lot of dried fruit, a lot of bananas, rice, protein, all this kind of stuff. It's self-explanatory, so I don't need to go into that. So it's going to cost me at least $20 a day, $25 a day for food and stuff like that. So that adds up quite quickly. I have it all broken down on the website for my crowdfunding, all there in black and white. I would like to stop at some schools along the way. Just give out some hats, some ferrisgump feel-good hats. That is my message, feel good. So I'd like to give out a few hats just to see some kids smile, make their day. They go for a run around the school grounds with me and talk a bit about being fit and healthy and eating healthily. So fruit and vegetables, make sure you're getting in your good fruit and vegetables there. So supporting farmers and farm grown, they are the backbone of our nation, of any nation, is food, and healthy food, conscious food. So knowing where it comes from and the importance of that, having a healthy diet. So I'd like to just hand out a few stickers, so that price of the hats adds up, price of the stickers adds up, and just to give out something, to leave some form of legacy behind. Some long stretches out here where I won't be seen by many people, but it's going to be great, and I'd love to just leave some smiles. So the two charities I want to raise my money for is the Royal Flying Doctors and the St. John's Ambulance. The reason I've chosen these two charities is because it's focused on emergency, it's focused on safety and health. Aboriginal communities and cattle station and farmers, or stuff like that. So these people are 500-600 kilometers away from the nearest hospital or town, and they can't get there on time. So some of the elders of the Aboriginals who might be sick, we fly the planes in to go help these people. I was in the army as a combat engineer for 7 years. I've worked on 2 Aboriginal communities, building houses and runways for the flying doctors. So it is close to my heart, and I do love it out there, and I want to support people within Australia. I want to support my Indigenous fellow friends and the next generation of children to be strong, to have strong role models, positive role models with good intentions, healthy intentions for the nation and for the future to come. Don't need to go on about clean energy and so forth. So I'll just get back to it though. I'll be the second person to have ever ran across Australia. I'll be the first Australian to have ever achieved this. So 200 kilometers between towns, it's not going to be easy, okay? The first 3 days to 5 days is going to be still a bit of excitement and fun till I make it to the first town, and then I start to push on to the second town, and that's when things start to get a bit serious. So I'm aware of that. I'm aware the second half is going to be harder than the first half. So that is that. I need a trailer. The trailer is around $400 to $600 for the trailer. It's harnessed, and I run and I pull it behind me. So the stickers and stuff like that, it all adds up. Running shoes, I need around 5 pairs of running shoes. I have to post them all ahead to these towns. And some bags of rice and some dried fruit, because out there it gets expensive and it's not cheap. So I like to post it all ahead to be prepared. Make sure that I don't arrive on a town on a Sunday and it's closed. So I need to be adding on these things. So if you have any more questions, just go to my Facebook page, ferrisgump, or send me an email, ferrisgump1@gmail.com. Send me a private message. I'm open for other sponsorship opportunities. On my page, crowdfunding page, it explains it all there in finer details. $5 donations, $10, $50, $100, and so forth. You're more than welcome to come and meet me in Townsville, along the way in the outback. Maybe you're a retired person or a rich millionaire who is generous and would like to be a part of this and see this come off, be successful. Come and take some footage of me out in the desert, meet me in Darwin or whatever. So I will be going into the Guinness Book of Records. That's why this is also important to me, to make this successful. So money is what I need. I have the gift, I have the ability, I have the mind power, the willpower. I've been to 2 World Championships, Hawaii Ironman World Championship in Hawaii. I've done 3 Ironmans. I've done around 30 half Ironmans, and I've did around 20 long course Ironmans, plus numerous of Olympic distance. I've ran from Sydney, Bondi to Byron Bay, 850 kilometers in 25 days. I've ran from Brisbane to Byron Bay, 179 kilometers in 23 hours and 36 minutes straight. No stop, apart from eating some food and saying hello to people and running. I've done 4 or 5 days straight runs, marathon a day, double marathons and so forth. I've raced in Germany, I've raced in Croatia, I've raced in Switzerland, Ironmans, I've cycled long distances, I've raced in Texas in the US, I've raced in San Francisco, I've raced in Hawaii many times, Australia many times, every capital city in Australia, I've done it. So my message is feel good, and that's it. I won't go on anymore. I hope I've covered all the topics, and that's it. I only have this winter to achieve this because I need to find the coldest months to do this, not the hottest parts. So this winter I've only got a month and a half before I achieve this or want to set off. So please, please, I hope this has touched your heart as it has with mine. So thank you very much. If not, blessings to you and your family and friends, and running. Simple running. Back to simplicity and nature, and just run. Connect. And just short runs. Walk, jog, whatever. Feel good running. That's it. Thank you very much. Ferris Gump. Thank you.